Okay, now I need to work out how to power it, and also how I'm going to export, so I guess I get another tank.
Right, I need to make a chaos shot. Do we happen to have liquid chaos?
I doubt it.
Oh, we might be milking a chaos cow.
Okay, I now need to work out how to activate this thing. I suspect it's a matter of not having that there.
So that is a chaos crucible.
I just accidentally broke a hole in the floor.
Heavy water we can do. I don't have to do that now. I've done another mod pack. Nutrient distillation is doable. Modern HECM 247. I don't want to do that. And then the other one was empowered oil, which uses canola. Let's not bother with that quest. That sounds like a painful
How do I
one.
make that? I guess I don't use that, I use a beam cannon. Who knows where the beam cannon is getting power from? Let me nick this beam cannon.
The beam cannon is getting powered by the block it was attached to.
It wasn't. It didn't appear to be attached to anything. That's the thing.
It was. I thought it was on an ember activator.
It wasn't touching it.
Is that not what you've got in your hand?
That's the beam cannon.
I don't know. It was definitely attached to a block because that's what was glowing. Full of ember.
It's so awkward to use everything.
I know.
Oh, right. Let's put that there.
Right.
The thing that was on the back of it was this. That's how it was set up. And now, in theory, if I power...
So that receptor, you do have to program where it's receiving from. So if you get the hammer that you just had, I think if you right-click or shift-right-click an emitter, you can link it to a receptor. It'll make a weird bonking noise.
Yeah, I've done that. Now I've got to work out how to power the activator.
Hopper, stick some embers in it.
Okay, I've done that. So if I pull that...
I mean, the angle might be a little bit steep on that emitter.
I don't know. This is how it was set up over there, though.
Yeah, but it was over here rather than just below it.
No, it was just below it.
Oh. It might be fine then. And it might just need to build up a certain amount of power before it can start transferring it. Cause
it might have been there, but...
Yeah, I would go with that instead. Just feels a bit more. So you need to relink them. And then...
I have no idea if this mixer centrifuge is going to work, or if this is what I needed to do anyway.
There's an ember activator in the hopper.
Yeah, there were two around the place.
There you go.
Okay,
so that's us sending the power. And then once... I mean, there's no indication on when that's got enough power.
No. So at some point it will fire a beam, and it may...
There might be a gauge that you can get somewhere. Well, no, you have to probably have it off, and then you need to flick the power on when it has enough power. Just having it on, it goes on the pulse rather than when it's on.
Okay, then it really could do with having a gauge, which it doesn't.
There are gauges.
I still don't even know if I've got the right amount of ash.
In the computer, there are 3 gauges. There's an atmospheric gauge, an ember dial, and a fluid dial. So
Well,
one of
we'll go
those
with the ember
might
one.
be what you need. There you go. So 2,000
It's
ember.
full.
There you go.
There we go.
Where did that shoot? That shot into the distance. It didn't actually hit your centrifuge because it's not lined up properly.
Well, I don't know how to line it up because I just clicked with the hammer and that's the angle it went at. Have a hammer.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing. I just think it might be a little tight on the angle. Ow.
Well, we
It
can
is-
always move the beam, I guess.
It's just going.
Now I know that
through.
it doesn't have to be right next to the activator.
Well, if I try and aim, I'm going to aim at that top block instead.
I mean,
Still goes
I might
through.
not need to activate it in this way. This might not be how you activate it.
You could just try sticking a lever on the centrifuge.
Oh, the top block of the centrifuge is given ember.
So
Maybe if maybe we don't need the activator. Maybe we just put the ember in
No.
the top block of the centrifuge.
So yeah, hopper and ember into the top block. Probably on the
Get
side
this
rather than
hopper.
directly on the top.
Yeah.
Right.
Any more ember.
Are these doing anything yet? Ooh, that was doing a thing. Right.
No, that hopper isn't doing anything. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try moving the beam cannon then.
That's a diamond. That's a diamond. That's a diamond. That's
Maybe
a
if we
diamond.
try putting it here.
That's a core. That's a core. That's one of those. Ooh. That needs an X-Wall bus. So that's got a block. That will take in a Wyvern core. That'll take in that. There we go, centralising all those.
Why are you now not doing anything? Are you now too far away? A whole 2 blocks.
There we go. Stick that in there. Right.
Seriously, stop working.
But it doesn't want to.
No, it really doesn't. Imagine it doing its job.
Crazy idea.
Pull the lever. Do something.
No. Right. Sounds good.
Oh well, that one's working. Get rid of this one then. Useless. Who knows how much ember we need, but I'll wait for it to be full.
So we're safe. Right, that's going to need that. That does not need
I don't know what
it.
it's going to output if it's got the wrong amount of ash, that's the thing.
Hmm.
Because it's a fluid, so it can't really output our chemical waste.
Unless there's a waste fluid. Maybe just outputs water. Just
I'd
don't
like for
really
it to tell me
message
how
you.
much ash I'm off. I don't want to trial and error every combination of ash numbers.
And that, it is painful.
Right, it's just fired through it again, so...
Right. So that's got 2 recipes. That's also got 2. Let's do this one first.
It is just firing the ember through the centrifuge.
I thought it didn't need that. I thought you just need to stick a hopper on the side of this with.
No, that
ember-
didn't insert anything. That just didn't work.
There. That's annoying. So have you stuck an ember receptor onto the side of the centrifuge?
What?
So on the back of the beam cannon, currently, you've got this ember receptor.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you try putting that on the centrifuge...
I've only ever had one ember receptor, so there wasn't ever one on this. Which is what I'm going off of.
No, so this was powered by the beam cannon. So the beam cannon stores up all that ember and fires it in one big pulse. If you take this
well, I
ember
thought that's
receptor,
how this works as well. I honestly have no idea. I just want my
neither
lead.
do I. But if it's powered by ember, then an ember receptor makes sense. So I'm going to stop that. So if I mess with other stuff.
Put my lead in the thing.
So
Thank
I
you.
did that. Could I have the hammer briefly? Thank you.
The recipe, as you'd expect, not at all clear.
Right. Is that doing a thing? Have you got the ember dial? There you go. It's gaining ember. If you look on the dial.
Okay.
And then maybe it needs a redstone pulse, or maybe it'll just do something.
Well, that wasn't enough ember, evidently.
No. Right, I'm gonna put the hammer and the beam cannon back in that chest.
The I'm gonna put the ember activator back over here.
I have no idea, fortunately.
The situation is the book is useless.
Yes, I very much agree. It's very vague about what you actually need to do. Go there. Right. What is being crafted? Energy.
Did you give me the hammer back, or did you run away with it?
No, I stuck in that chest.
Okay.
The main Embers chest.
There's 2 hammers in here, which isn't ideal.
Skull goes here in the middle. Tier Wyvern, that's fine. We have Tier Wyvern. That takes an eye, that takes
Okay, don't work, see if I care.
I mean, you do care.
Well, I'm just trying to fix an old thing. But...
Have I got this recipe wrong? No, the table isn't big enough. That takes an eye as well. And then that'll take a Wyvern core, 2 draconic cores.
I think the problem, the Embers mod feels like it was a great concept,
Yeah.
and then they were just incapable of writing any documentation.
Yes.
Because there is no explanation on how... the Ancient Codex has a lot of pages, but they don't tell you actually how to do anything.
Yeah.
And the JAI recipes don't tell you how to do anything.
That'd be too useful.
Right, well my lever does nothing. It's full of ember now. Nothing happens.
Brilliant.
I don't understand.
There we go.
I mean, my
Sounds good.
liquids could be in the wrong side. I wouldn't know, because the JAI recipe doesn't tell me what side to put them in.
Do you want me to come have a look in a second to see if I can figure it out?
Maybe I need an alchemical recombobulator. I wouldn't know.
Energy relay. That one.
I probably do. But again, the Ancient Codex doesn't actually tell me how to use an alchemical recombobulator.
Cool. There we go. Fix my recipes. Right. Cancel that. It's fine. Okay. Right, I'm going to finish setting this up and then I'll come have a look at your stuff. See if I can make sense of any of it.
Do some online research because people online are actually capable of explaining things.
Yeah. I need some more capacity cards.
To antimony. How do you make?
How do? So that's going to need a card. That's not needing a card. But I will need a card. There we go. Right. That computer is getting moved to the make me a thing.
Right, I do need an alchemical recombulator.
That's not going to make me think because I need more other things. Oh, I need to upgrade everything to a wide.
I need a lead aspectus, 2 lead ingots.